Hey guys, and welcome back. So we were playing the Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection again, except for we were playing Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. And the reason that they called it the arcade game was because they did have an arcade game that was just called Ninja Turtles. So all they did was pretty much port it over to the Nintendo. They made the graphics a little bit better, but they're still not a whole lot better. They do have the arcade game on this Cowabunga collection though, so at some point I will be playing that. But honestly, it's pretty much the same game. So, this is only the second time I have played this since it came out on Xbox. So, I am not very good at the Turtles 2 anymore. When it first came, like when it was on Nintendo, I used to play it all the time, and honestly, the controls were, I don't know, just with the Nintendo, it's easier. It was easier to hold on to do these moves. I don't know, like I know the Xbox controller is a great controller, but when you're used to playing it on a certain system, when you play it on a different controller, it's really weird. Like, really weird. I've put hundreds of hours into this game on Nintendo, and I remember I could go through this level with like barely getting hit, and I still remember it. Like, I still remember the levels. But I used to be able to get through if I'm getting hit already. I've been hit a few times already. So yeah, getting my butt kicked now. So, the only thing is I used to play with my brother. I mean, I was like 10, I was like between, I think when we first got this game, I was like maybe 6, and then, see, I'm getting my butt kicked already. Man. So I was like 6 years old, I think, when I got this game, and my brother is 2 years older than me, about 2.5 years older. So, honestly, he was better at it. I was kind of just, I mean, you know, I would still get hit a lot, and I was still decent, but he could beat this game on his own, and I couldn't. And we did beat this game a lot, like, all the time, together. But, by ourselves, he was the only one that could beat it. I don't think I've ever beat this game by myself. I could be wrong. It might have been once or twice, but I honestly don't remember it. So, there's a little trick though. Like once you get too close to the edge, you can back up a little bit and then get a little bit of space before the game starts scrolling. So I'll show you what I mean. So like right now, I'm really close to it, so I can go forward. So if I back up, it still goes forward, so you can keep on backing up like that. And it has a certain point where it won't scroll. Like over here, it won't scroll. But once you get like right here, it does. So that's just a little tip where so you're not going forward and not, you know, you have a little bit more time to see. So like right now, I can't see anything if I start going forward. I can't see where I'm going. So if you back up and then go, you can see a lot more. So just a little bit of a tip, but I used to think these foot soldiers looked so cool with the white like that. It looks like Storm Shadow. It was so cool looking to me. And they're just in there on fire, apparently. They're just in a room that was just on fire, like just standing there. You'd think that they would melt a little bit. Alright, so now there's these robots. So these ones, the best thing to do is find them when they are... You gotta find them when they're at the end right here, and then just keep on hitting them like this. Oh. You tried that one? There we go. Got him. Oh, almost got me on that one. There we go. Alright, so... It's funny because, like, you know, a lot of the kids nowadays, like, you know, you have Call of Duty and you have all these games that look so, like, I mean, they look so realistic. Like, back when I was a kid, these were our games that looked realistic. Like, we didn't have, these were the best graphics we had. So you can't even see April's face, hardly. And honestly, the graphics on this, I mean, compared to the first Ninja Turtle game, were so good. See, I can't even hit him. I know you're supposed to just kick him, but I can't. There we go. Maybe that one? Nope. He does a donut and still got me. See, there we go. I died already. You're supposed to just kind of jump like this. I just keep on missing. Yeah, I just keep on missing. I can't get him. There we go. Maybe I got a routine going here. Nope. Nope. Yeah, you can't just stay there either. There we go. So there's a little bit of like a pattern that you gotta follow, like this. I just keep on messing up because like the controller, like playing on Xbox is so different. There we go. Playing with an Xbox controller is so different than playing with a Nintendo controller. It's just so different. So honestly, I'm worse on the Xbox controller. It's just, I don't know, because I was so used to playing on Nintendo. I think, how do you get this? I think you just hit. No. There's a way to hit, like to pick these up. I thought. I could be wrong. I thought there was a way to pick them up and hit them. Maybe just hit them back? That's how you do it. Okay. I thought you could pick them up, but it's just you can launch them back. So, oh, come on. Oh, man. So one thing I've noticed is, like, with the original Ninja Turtles that I did the other stream on, like the one for NES that was the side-scroller one, like the more, like the one that you couldn't go up and down, you could just duck. That one was, I played that a lot more. So, I was a lot more used to that one. And I remember there was, like, you could get these guys, like, with the water and stuff, and I forgot how to do it. He's gonna be there. Oh, he hit me with it. I didn't turn around in time. Let's see. So this game, like I said, I think I have beat it by myself, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. But the one thing I can say for sure is there was Turtles 3, which is called... Actually, I'm not even sure which one's 3. There's the Manhattan Project, and then there's like the Super Heist, or Hyperstone Heist, or something like that. I've never played those before. I actually never even heard of them. I also didn't have a Super Nintendo growing up. I had just a Nintendo, and then we went to N64. So... some of those games were for Super Nintendo, and like some of the ones on here are from Super Nintendo, and I never played the Super Nintendo. I actually have never played a Super Nintendo ever. So, oh, what was that from? I can't remember what that gave. It gives you something. I can't remember what it gives you. And then you do this downward stuff, and then they jump out the window. So this was kind of like revolutionary when we first got this game. Like that it was so, like, it's not 3D, but it looks a lot more 3D. And you have this like where you go down instead of just going side-scrolling. Like it was like the first game that we ever had that went down. So one of my favorite games, though, actually it's my favorite game on NES. And I didn't even know they had two of the games because back then we had no internet to look it up either. So but there is G.I. Joe, The Atlantis Factor, which I found out is the second one. It's the second G.I. Joe game. There's one just called G.I. Joe, I think it's called an All-American Hero or something. And I want to get that game, but it's like $30 or something like that for, I mean it's not a lot, but for a Nintendo game, that's a lot. And the good thing is my second G.I. Joe game is worth that much too, but I've never played the other one, so I really want to play it. It's been, I found out about it about 10 years ago, and I just really want to play it. I've played the first one over and over, or sorry, the second one over and over again. And, like I said, that's my favorite game. I don't know it in and out, but I know it pretty well. There we go. But like I said, we had no internet. I didn't know, except for like if I found it in a store. We had no way of learning what games were coming out back then, except for advertisements and stuff like that. And I think I want to say that the first G.I. Joe came out when, I think it was before we even had our Nintendo, because we got our Nintendo in the Christmas of 1990. So, oh crap. Man, he's kicking my butt. Ah, come on. He doesn't shoot up. He just punches. He is kicking my butt, man. See, there we go, I just got hit. Oh, I didn't die though. Okay. Maybe I'll pull this one out. Nope. I was gonna say maybe I'll pull this one out of my butt, but nope, it didn't happen. He's a lot more random than Rocksteady was. Got him blinking. Oh, see, that one I hit him, but... Jeez. Come on, let me up. Wow, come on. Okay. Okay. He's not even letting me up now. Okay, I'm just gonna sacrifice myself. I'll get him. There we go. Jeez. He would not let me up. That was crazy. Alright, so... There's like 3 or 4 other games that are this type of game, where they are this side-scroller game like this. And, like I said, I have never played any of them except for this one. I just don't know. I don't know if it was just because I never knew about the other ones, or... I know there's a few of them for Super Nintendo. There's Turtles in Time. But there was also one for NES, it looked like, and I never knew about it, so... The one thing I do know is that on PlayStation 3, I think it's PlayStation 3. Yeah, it's PlayStation 3. You can get a remastered version of Turtles in Time, which I believe is the arcade. I think it's a remaster of the arcade version. Okay, where are they going? Okay. I forgot about a lot of stuff on this game, so... Nope. I knew about that. I just was hoping I could get them first. Come on. Oh, I was trying to go down there and get him. There we go. Okay. I don't remember what was the way to kill them. I know they come out of another hole right there, so... Oh, that's what it was. Okay. So, okay, so there's that, and then that. So when they come out of the hole, you do that swiping, and that'll kill them like one hit. That's what it was. There's a secret to it that I forgot. As I said, it's been 20 years since I played this game, probably, so maybe less. There's another hole here pretty soon. Okay, not that one. Ugh, man. Getting my butt kicked on this game. It's so funny because I play this so much. There it is. Nope, I missed it. There we go. That's the secret right there. With the Xbox controller, it's harder to get the pattern of, because you have to hit both buttons together. And it's harder to get that. Like I am getting better now, but when I first started playing this game, like the last time I played this, which was the first time, I couldn't get the buttons. Like I'm trying it now, and so I just missed it. Tried it again, missed it. So it's like maybe 80% of the time it works. It's working now. There we go. That's the secret right there. One hit kills. As long as you can do them all correctly. Okay, so maybe it's more than 80%. I'm actually doing it pretty good now. I think the problem is on Nintendo, you have to do the buttons at the same time, and on this one, you have to hit jump, like, right before. So, now I'm doing it pretty well. Once you get used to it, it's different, but it's still harder to do. Trying to get this mouser dude so he doesn't get me. Okay, come on. I barely remember this dude in the cartoon either. Come on. There we go. Remember, he jumps off to the left. Yep, there we go. But yeah, I barely remember some of this game. My brother used to say that. He used to read that every time. He used to say it weird. Okay, so, I remember this laid out snowballs. I forgot about all these. Oh man, I forgot. I don't remember how to avoid them. I remember they don't go up here. You can avoid them by going way up top. I just remembered that. Ah, man. Okay. So, let's see. Okay, there we go. I remember, like, when we first got this game, we're, like, looking at the leaves of the bushes and stuff and being like, wow, that's so, like, not real, but that looks so good. Like, and the city skyline, we're like, oh, that looks so good. Because back then, like, this game, the graphics were so much better than the old Nintendo. So the graphics were just so much better. So when you're playing it, like, wow, this is like looks so good. It's like literally it was like the same as if you played Call of Duty, like the first Modern Warfare on Xbox, and then you played it on oh wow, really? It would be like if you played Call of Duty Modern Warfare and then you played it remastered on Xbox One, because they just remastered it not so long ago. It's like that amount of difference is what it felt like back then. You know, when if you go from the remastered version to the old one, you're like, what am I looking at, type of thing. It's like the same thing if you ever try to play, if you're used to the graphics of games now, and you try to play the original Tomb Raider on PS1, that's kind of how it is. Like, I mean, I literally, when I was trying to play that game a while ago, I saw this orange thing come at me. I'm like, what is that? I couldn't even tell what it was. It was just an orange blob. And then it killed me, and I was like, oh, it's a tiger. Oh, like, I couldn't tell what it was, because the graphics were so bad back then. But when it first came out, because that was the best thing you ever saw, you knew that was a tiger somehow. It was just weird how they did that. Like, how that works. It's just really weird. So, okay, and then we got, I always thought these guys looked cool too. With the light blue. They throw snowballs, I think. Yeah, throw snowballs. Okay, come on. There we go. So, let's see. These snowmen... Jump. Ah, I didn't get him in time. Come on. Oh, man, I'm getting my butt kicked. Okay. Jeez. The best way to do this is... Oh, man. Okay, you get him in this corner right here, and you can just I just missed. But you can hit him over and over again in the corner. So they have nowhere to go. I just was failing at it really badly. There's one. Okay. Usually, if you stay towards the top while those rocks are falling, you get hit once or twice, but for the most part, you don't get hit usually. That first section, if you went up top, like where I was saying before, you actually would not get hit. I don't remember who this is supposed to be. Oh, this guy's easy. Just get him while he's oh, I just missed him. You get him while he is trying to grab a rock. And he'll drop the rock. Just keep on. It's hard. It really is harder to do on the Xbox controller. Oh, I just got hit. It really is harder to do, honestly. Oh, I thought he was going to move back. Now he should. And you have to watch where you kick him too, because the rock might hit you when he drops it. See, I couldn't jump out of the way either because of that. So yeah, I just did that myself. So, and you can't just sit next to him either, he'll just watch you. Okay, he's almost dead. There we go, he's turning gray, he's almost dead, there we go. And you're supposed to kick that thing. And now it's not winter anymore. All the snow melts. There we go, it's springtime. Spring is here. So yeah, there's a remastered version of Turtles in Time, and I think it's on the PlayStation 3, and I think it's a remaster of the arcade version, not the Super Nintendo version. It still looks better, but I think the levels are different. Because if you play the remaster, it's a very short game, and I don't think it was that short for the Super Nintendo. I think it was shorter for the arcade. I could be wrong on that, I'm not really sure. I've never played either one of the other ones. So, this one you can light that, I remember. And I remember there's cars that move, and I remember they're colored. So there's cars that are parked up here that they will move if they're colored. Well, not all of them, but if they're black and white, they will not move, or gray. But the colored ones will, or can, I should say. And there's certain ones that do and certain ones that don't. So, I remember that. Which ones, I don't know. That's why you give yourself amount of time. I think this one moves. You gotta run, jump out of the way. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Or it moves after I'm done with these guys. Oh, maybe not. Okay. And I really am getting my butt kicked a lot more than I used to on the Nintendo. Especially playing with my brother, like he took out a lot of the people anyway, so. That takes out, well, usually takes out both. If I remember correctly, that usually takes out both. Because they're both jumping around it, so. Man. I am just doing terrible. Okay, so this blue one I think moves. Yep, there it goes. It moved sooner than I thought it was going to move. Okay, man, I can't get it. Come on. I don't know if this one moves. Ugh. Man, come on. We used to call these the swimmer guys because they looked like they were trying to swim when they hit you. Nope, okay, it doesn't move. Take out them, take out him, take out him. And this orange one moves too. One of them does. There we go. I think it's just the one that has the rectangle headlights, not the round ones. Ah, darn it. I said I am getting my butt kicked more than I used to. Like, way more. Does that one move? No, he doesn't move. Take out all three of them. Okay. One of these doors opens. Yep. Like I said, it's been a long time, but I put a lot of hours into this game, so I remember a lot of stuff. Still stuff I forget, but I remember a lot of stuff. And I just started my butt kicked, apparently. A lot of it, honestly, it's playing on the Xbox controller. It's harder. For some reason, it's harder. It shouldn't be, but it is. Oh, that's right. He's got the... I remember this. Okay. There's a certain, like, process to this. There we go. Just a rhythm. If you jump too early, he shoots Like to the left, like I just did. You have to do it while he's already shooting. There you go. And then April gets herself out. You don't even untie her, she just gets herself out. Like, she didn't even need your help. And this was the first game that they had that in it, too. Turtlemobile. I can't remember what they actually called it. If it was a Turtlemobile or what. But, if you're watching this on Twitch, thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to pause this right before I get my butt kicked. If you're on YouTube, thanks for watching, and please check out my channel. I have over 130 videos, and I'm trying to upload every day, so please keep an eye out on my channel for new videos, and please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that way you can get all my content. And I thank you for watching, and leave a comment down below if you have anything that you want me to play, or if you have any suggestions or anything like that. Or any actual comments that you want to let me know. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.